Alright, you guys, ZFR back here again, and of course, as soon as I say I'm going to take a break from YouTube, everything starts going down. TV is doing great right now, and gaming's doing great. But anyway, getting into the topic of this video, I want to talk about the new Last of Us 2 trailer we got just recently, like the other day, if I'm correct. So, yeah, this trailer was crazy. No one, and I mean almost no one, really knew what this was until like the end of the trailer, and we saw the Last of Us Part 2 logo pop up, and everybody was like, holy crap, that was Last of Us? What just happened? Like, pretty much everyone's scrambling to try to figure out what's going on in this trailer. I'm going to talk about it, but mostly I'm going to talk about this main character that it looks like we have in this trailer that is one of the first characters we see in the trailer, and is in it throughout it, and seems just like overall the main focus of the trailer. So it's pretty much this big buff chick. We don't have a name for her. We don't know 100% who she is, but there have been some hints and stuff in the past about who she is. We know I forget the chick's name, but they have somebody who's really good at voice acting, or a really well-known voice acting a character in The Last of Us, and a lot of people think that this chick might be Ellie's sister. And I mean, just saying off the bat, I wouldn't throw that possibility out. Like, it might sound kind of crazy, but honestly, when you look at her, see, at first I thought this was Ellie for a second. I was like, no, but Ellie's not that buff. Like, this chick is ripped. And yeah, pretty much I'm thinking this possibly could be Ellie's sister. There were rumors about that a few months ago, about something about Ellie's family being talked more about in this game or whatever. And I'm gonna say I definitely wouldn't mind seeing Ellie have a big sister. And this seems, like I said, this character just reminded me a lot of Ellie throughout the trailer. Like, the way she looks and the way she sounds and everything, that's just who she reminded me of a lot. So I wouldn't be surprised if they go that route, but honestly, let's not jump the gun here. We don't know anything about this character, so that could be completely false, and she could 100% be a new character that isn't attached to the other characters at all. Now, one thing I want to say, we know that these are not the main characters in the game. We know that because Joel and Ellie are going to be in this game. We know we're going to be playing as Ellie for most of the game. This takes place, and we know, and for everyone saying this might be Ellie's mom, no, it's not actually. We can be pretty sure of that because, for one, we know the game takes place a couple years after The Last of Us Part 1. And two, when you look in the trailer, like their surrounding, it looks further into the apocalypse than The Last of Us 1 was. So yeah, in my opinion, this is definitely in the future. So I don't think this is Ellie's mom or whatever. But anyway, there's a lot of interesting stuff going on in the trailer. Like, for instance, it seems like there's going to be a heavy, well, at least there's going to be one enemy faction in this game that has a heavy emphasis on some kind of religion, because you know they're using all these religious phrases and stuff, acolytes, all that. It's just like, whoa, what's going on? It looks like there's some kind of cult gang going on here. They're hanging people up in trees and gutting them and stuff. It looks really interesting. Then at the end of the trailer, we get to see some clickers run out of the bushes. They didn't show us too much of that, but it could be me. But it almost for a second looked like that was transitioning the gameplay. I know that's a long shot, but that's what it looked like to me. It looked like that was transitioning over to some gameplay at the very end of that trailer. But who knows? We'll have to wait and see. They could just been a cool little cutscene or whatever, just to tease us. But yeah, I do think those characters are going to play a role. And one thing I want to cover very quickly is that during the interviews and stuff, Neil Druckmann he was talking about how they wanted to tell a bigger story than Joel and Ellie's this time around. So it's possible you could be playing as some of these characters. It's possible that this story is going to take place in more locations than the previous story. And overall, after he said that, I just expect The Last of Us 2 to be an overall bigger game. So just expect that. That's what it really sounds like. And I'm super hyped for Last of Us 2. Like, and just the part, like the brutality in this was just strong. Like, they're really barking up that tree. Like when they bashed the chick's arm in with the hammer, that was brutal. Like, so yeah, like Last of Us Part 2 looks like it's going to definitely be a step up from the last one, and I can't wait to see what they're going to do with it. I'm probably going to make some videos again later on this year about this, but for now, it's all I have to say about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one.